I didn't see you there.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and San Francisco. Leonard on the wing. To the inside. Back to Griffin. And so it's San Francisco with it. Dives for it. Griffin with the steal. Pulls up from the corner. And he gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And that one, good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
Here's Chambers following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Boy, at 6'10", dunking comes easy to Chambers, but he does it with a little flair. Once he's near the rim, he's ready to punch it home with flavor.
And that one's good, Irving.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Jokic. And San Francisco tacks on two more.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
Now Hornacek. Stolen by Thompson. All going up court. San Francisco passing it around. Here's Theus. Here's Chambers. And he dunks it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson. Pass to Theus. It's Jokic, top of the key. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Griffin. Outside Irving. From downtown. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. On the wing, Thompson. Fires for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Over to the wing. Stolen by Thompson. Deflects the pass. Pass to Butler. Back to Thompson. Here's Theus. Defended by Paul. Here's Theus. Just 4 to shoot. San Francisco needs to get a shot off here. To the middle. With the clock winding down. Vucevic with the block.
Hey, that expansive reach of Vucevic's really helps him on the defensive end. He uses that length to really bother the confidence of shooters.
Here's Chambers. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Chambers. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jokic, no good. Paul, right side. Outside Irving. From the arc. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
To the paint. Here's Theus.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
And it's Irving missing. It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
Here's Chambers. No good on the last second attempt there. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling. Flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Yeah, just a very creative player. Theus has the skill set to score in so many ways, and if that means using his body to draw contact to get to the line, then so be it. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Paul goes in, and it's Vucevic missing. It's stolen by Green. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Chambers. Green with the block. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 5 now.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And, you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Pass to Chambers. Fires from deep. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
The shot. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
San Francisco again missing. Thompson for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I'll tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
San Francisco trails by 17. Thompson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 9 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Leonard attacking. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Substitution on the floor. DeAndre Jordan. Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Leonard. 3 on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. Beyond the arc. Here's Theus. Poked loose. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Down low. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
1:20 left to play in the first half. Hornacek outside.
Sean Livingston.
Griffin attacking. McGee with the block. Pass to Thompson. Livingston with it. Hornacek covering. McGee up top. Back to Livingston. Launches a 3. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving looking over the floor. Jordan high post. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 5.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
They recover it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Goes back up. And Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just so well coordinated there. Great hands, and then Griffin's such a good finisher out of that pick and roll.
Buries the long-range jumper. And so it's the visiting team enjoying a...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance speed.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Livingston with the ball for San Francisco. Down by 12. Here's Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. So it's the visitors now. Outside Griffin. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Griffin's got 11.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime, if that possession's any indication.
And the defense, to me, looks a little stale, like week-old bread. I mean, they made that way too easy for them. They need to get back into the flow here.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long...
Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Now, here is Hornacek. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Griffin. Green with the block. Down low. Griffin with the steal. And here they come. Hornacek for 3. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
That free throw, no good.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here.
Timeout call.
Touchdown, boom, shakalaka.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Thompson way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
3.
Thompson's got 20 points.
You know, the touch on Thompson's three-point shot just off the charts. He just never seems to lose his feel.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for San Francisco.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Reggie Theus.
Pass to Green. The three. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. You know, guys, Nikola Vucevic is a very skilled big man out of USC. He rebounds well, scores it from inside, and has a nice touch. He's got a really well-rounded offensive game as a center. Even added a three ball to his repertoire recently to further stretch out interior defenses.
Just 5 to shoot. Hall. No good that time. Pass to Theus. Jokic with it to the wing right side. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. And with Vucevic, he's an established scorer, but also a very unselfish player.
Yeah, he's a very smart player, too. A big guy with nice mobility, excellent hands, passes well for his position, works inside out. And as he continues to mature, I think you could see Vucevic leaning more and more on his ability to set others up out of the post rather than just looking for his own shot.
Here's Theus. 10 points for him. Yep, that one goes. Theus has got 12 points in the game.
You know, I think he's been a steady, reliable option so far, but it's not enough. They need him to take charge, be more assertive on the offensive end.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
The shot by Paul, nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Out to Thompson for three. That one, no good. And it's San Francisco the other way. Here's Theus. San Francisco again missing. Hornacek with it. Now defended by Jokic. And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound. Hornacek from long range. That shot off. San Francisco trails by 20. Inside, Theus. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, I tell you, he has been lights out. Sadly, they're still behind. He needs his guys to step up.
Count that one. And that's now 10 points for Chris Paul.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Outside, Green. Fires for three. Cans it from downtown. Green's got 7.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Hornacek for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Rockets delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The visitors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. to the inside. A nice shot by Jordan.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Griffin. After the missed three from Serge Ibaka.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And here is Paul after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And, you know, for Nikola Jokic, I mean, the team is relying on him more and more now, and he's earned that kind of trust, and expectations are big every night. One thing he's got to get better at, though, is not getting down on himself when he makes mistakes. He's got to stay positive.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good on the three-point shot.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And that's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
From deep three-point range, outside for Miles. It's tipped.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Here's Irving. 4 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Griffin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Now, here's Thompson. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half. And Griffin, here we go. That shot off. Back to Thompson. Out to Ibaka. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Now, here is Irving. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
You can see there, Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He